Bantha time.
Banter time, baby.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Dude, it's dark in here.
It's the vibes have changed.
We should just come out and say it. We should let everybody know
Listen, the secret's
that
out.
the lighting is different. Secret's out.
If you look visually with your eyes, you will see the visual effect.
Just know if you're talking to your friends about this, they already know because we're telling you right now.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk behind our backs. We get it.
We heard the feedback. We saw in the comments. Too bright.
Yeah, too bright.
Let's see less of you.
These guys are shining way too bright right now. We gotta call it back.
What was your phrase that you were using? Dull your shine.
I don't know.
Yeah, you said that a lot when we were on the road trip. Yeah, you're like, yo, why are you trying to dull my shine?
Dull my shine.
And I'm like, why do you keep saying that phrase? It
sounds like something I'd say.
Yeah, I was like, he just like he had a phrase and he stuck with it all week.
Hey, listen. We went, so we should just talk about it. We went on a long trip. We went to the Masters.
Yeah.
Went to Augusta, Georgia, watched some golf like good old men.
Yeah. It was the golf, really.
We spent a lot of time together.
Spent a lot of time.
It's incredible that we're even here.
It was 6-7 hours each day in the car. Chicago to Nashville over to Georgia.
Yep.
Well, I guess technically South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, and then South Carolina to Lexington, Kentucky, and then all the way back. So like that's a lot of car time.
Yeah, that's like a solid 21 hours, something like that.
It was enough time to listen to pretty much every song I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. So we can't show each other new songs, which is cool.
But there's always more.
I think what we learned from that is that if we could do that, we could spend a lot of time together. It's not an issue.
It was pretty amazing.
It was good.
All right, good on us.
I should have gotten home and I should have been like, that guy sucks.
Dude, honestly, I was hoping you'd say that.
No.
Because
we exchanged nice texts with each other.
I was like,
Vince,
that was a really nice time. Thank you for your friendship.
I had a really adorable time with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways,
great.
So it was very cute.
It was like, how was the golf part?
Yeah. We didn't golf well, for sure.
Oh my God, first round out?
Yeah. Actually, I played pretty well the first one.
First round, I didn't. You actually had a great round.
Second one.
You were closer to 100, I think, the first round.
Yeah.
We were like in the
110s,
110s, 115s, 118s.
Yeah.
We don't want to say what our friend Richie's score was. It's not. Who can
Once
score?
he figures out how to drive again, he's gonna be good.
A car or a golf ball. Like, come on, man.
Oh damn.
Oh.
Well, on that note,
Jeez Louise.
He got rear-ended, guys. Come on.
Jeez
he wasn't
Louise.
driving.
let's start the show. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome back to Unrelated. He's Maj. I'm Vince. What's up, dude?
Dude.
Are you sure?
Everything. Yeah.
No. No clue. Okay.
Wait, what'd you call me?
Doesn't matter.
Vank? V-A-N-Q?
He's marriage. I'm Vank. It's nice to see you. We're the Scandinavian Unrelated podcast.
Someone called me Mirage.
Mirage.
Because I was married and... No, Mirage.
Oh, Mirage.
Like Mirage, like marriage.
That's actually genius.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Mirage.
No.
Like a vision.
No, I am a vision, but I'm not.
Vegas.
I'm real, baby.
Yeah, that's where my head was at.
Oh, you went casino.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, you real, baby. Huh?
Yeah. Wait, speaking of Vegas, actually, real quick, have you seen the Sphere in Vegas?
No.
Y'all seen this? Okay, so the Sphere in Vegas is a new arena / venue.
Yeah, it's
That's on the northern end of the strip. It's by it's by Madison Square Garden. And I think and Sands Vegas. So like I think MSG does like the technology and stuff. Their first act is going to be U2. Classically known for having like the biggest, baddest fucking shows ever.
Tickets are $900.
Yes, but visually and sonically, what is happening in that space has never happened ever in history. So like
because it's a sphere.
Because it's a sphere.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know the numbers like in terms of size, but I've driven by it. It's massive. The entire outside of it is going to be LED screens. They're going to do fireworks and all sorts of stuff. The outside will be photorealistic imagery. For the outside, so just for people driving by.
Wow.
And the inside is the same, but you obviously have the audio portion.
Yeah.
But everything is like the specs on the video. It's like they've never made a video screen at that spec level ever.
That's crazy.
And so
dope.
it's photorealistic once you get inside, and they control all the lighting and sound. So they can actually do like whatever the next level of Atmos is in that space. They can also make whatever is behind the band or behind the act look like it's not in a sphere shape. Because it's photorealistic, so they can put it as like a square stage,
but it's spherical,
it's in a round.
So the sound's bouncing.
Yeah, just like I don't know.
Genius.
I saw a whole video. Don't really understand how it works. It looks so sick. I don't want to see U2 personally. I would not see.
I wouldn't want to see U2 either.
Yeah.
personally, just because I know it's like $900 to go see them right now.
Yeah, like they're not like a band that I would spend that much money on.
But like I know
that
like
they put
my
on good
parents
shows.
would really want to go.
Oh yeah, my dad would
and I was
love
like
that.
looking into it, and I was like,
Your mom-
I can't swing that. I'm sorry.
your mom's a big U2 fan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad too. Not on the new stuff, obviously, but like back in the day, like that mid '90s stuff, big deal.
But they're trying to put like the Oscars in there. They're trying to put the Grammys in there, and I think just for like an entertainment venue, I've never seen anything like this ever.
It makes I've just thought about this. So like Vegas is like pretty centralized in like the country completely, like,
like
if
geographically.
So
It's on the left.
No, it's on the left. Thank you, Jesus. No, I'm saying it's not like near an ocean necessarily. It's definitely
Right,
in a
yeah,
desert.
definitely in a desert.
So like if a major city were to get like bombed or whatever, it would be like relatively out of the way.
Right, fault line and stuff like that.
Right.
They're pretty much
Where my head's at. So
interesting.
Post-apocalyptic stuff.
Post-apocalyptic stuff.
Everything
My
gets
favorite.
smashed and ruined,
Right.
and the only like semblance of old society people could see is Vegas.
Honestly?
And they see like you got Paris in there, you got a sphere in there.
Yeah.
You got Egypt.
Yeah.
I will say,
It's like a caricature of the real world.
I mean, they explore that in Forbidden West, right? That's
Yeah.
one of the locations you
It
go
is,
to
yes,
is
you're right.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It is interesting, like, when you take away, like, the internet, computers, and, like, access to that information, like, where we store all of our shit.
Yeah.
You don't really, like, you're left with the physical. So, like, I imagine, like, whatever society discovers us, like, what are they going to learn from what's left? And, like, it does look like aliens built the strip.
Yeah.
And obviously we know how it was made,
For sure.
right?
100%.
But, like, if you don't have the technology or the information to be like, oh, like they had cranes and they had like AutoCAD and they had all this other like software stuff. Like if you have no proof, they're like, oh, they built the same monument here and all the way across on this other, not connected by land.
Right.
Must be aliens, right?
Or just people before people.
Once again, I think we are the aliens. I think
Yeah.
humans are an alien species.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
we are here to
naturally.
consume the planet. Yeah.
Something had to happen at some point to make us happen.
I feel less guilt as a human knowing that we are here to consume.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah, every time I order more Uber Eats, I'm like, that's my purpose.
It's a very neat way
That's
to
what
think
I'm
about
here, baby.
things. It's a very neat thing neat way to think about things.
Anyways, here we
One
go.
question for you. I know it just came out and people are jacked about it, and so are you. The guy from Shameless,
Oh, Cam Monaghan, yeah.
Cam, that's his name. He's in the new Jedi game.
Yes.
You've been playing it.
Oh.
Give me your review.
Firstly, Jedi Survivor, one of the
Yeah.
best games I've ever played.
Yep.
End quote.
Wow.
I loved the first game.
Yeah, I was
think
gonna
I've-
say that's a statement because you were obsessed with the first one.
I've played that game all the way through, finding
Yeah.
every single chest, poncho, add-on customization, whatever, at least 4 times.
Yep.
I played it again like 2 months ago. I don't know how long the campaign is, but it's so fun.
It's not very long, but it's enough
it's
to get
like it's
invested
longer
in.
than fucking
Yeah.
Miles Morales, motherfuckers. Make
jeez.
that game longer.
Yeah, what was
Give me a
that?
DLC, please.
Yeah.
Where's the black cat?
Give
We
me a
want to
del-
know.
Go on. Keep talking.
I think from Fallen Order to Survivor, they made some really intelligent gameplay choices.
You have to, yeah.
The customizations are out of control. No less than hundreds of dozens of like BD1. You can change his legs and his face and the colors,
Nice.
whatever. Like there's color schemes. You can change his beard, his hair.
Beard?
So like. Yeah.
Oh, Cam's beard.
Cam's beard. Not the robots.
Got
Yeah,
you.
not the
Very cool.
droid.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, robot beard down.
But the customization set aside, the gameplay is actually really, really rich. So like you have this, instead of a base ship and you're kind of popping between worlds, the ship is like kind of already full, and then you have a base planet called Kobo, and like a saloon, and you're recruiting people to like work in the saloon or like do business there, and like populating like a society. And it's similar to Breath of the Wild, because
Your other favorite game?
yeah, my other favorite game.
very
Because
cool.
there's like a little town called Terrytown that's undeveloped at the beginning of the game.
I wish we had a producer with that name. Too bad his name's Pterodactyl. So we're good. We are good.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Listen, his name's producer for 30.
Pterodactyl.
And we'll get
He's
there,
30
baby.
years old and he's happy to be here.
Lord help us.
Whoa. But yes, very similar to like honestly, there's a little bit of like Skyrim in the gameplay.
Oh, I love Skyrim.
There's a lot of
Best game ever.
honestly. There's a little bit of Dark Souls in the gameplay.
Dude,
there's a
Dark
lot of Breath of the
Souls
Wild
is
in the
so
gameplay.
hard.
But like
Elden Ring's the
Fallen
worst.
Order, Skyrim, and honestly Breath of the Wild in terms of like open world games.
Yeah.
I think they kind of reformatted whatever that design is. And now that we're in the second iteration of that, it's just awesome.
Well, that's good. I haven't played it yet. That's good though, because my only like gripe with the first one is that there wasn't enough. Because I'm a big Assassin's Creed guy. I like to run around and do whatever I want.
Right.
Red Dead Redemption's the same thing. Skyrim's the same thing.
Yes.
That's why I kind of didn't really vibe with The Last of Us 2. I like the first one, but the second one, I'm like, you have to go. Or like
You're a little like landlocked, building locked.
Yeah,
like,
God of War is the same way where you're on like the track. So you have to just go with where they're going. I'm much more of a fan of like, I don't want to do a mission right now. I want to go see how many like deer I can kill in 20 minutes.
Exactly. And the fact that you don't play Breath of the Wild is amazing because that is the best game for that.
I don't have a system for that.
You can come over, baby.
Okay.
Come play.
I'll be there soon.
I'll just watch you play. That's what I do with Kayla.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all that
I'll
matters.
Kayla just be playing and I'll be like,
Can I suggest something?
Sure.
Can we get in some weird news?
What's in the news, baby?
Oh, dude, a lot of weird news.
Unrelated.
This one is unrelated.
Thanks, Terry.
This one is courtesy of Terry, producer Terry.
Oh.
Nashville night hotel manager fired for sucking toes.
Oh.
So,
Whose toes? Wait, whose toes?
okay, so let me make sure. Let me make sure here.
Yeah, illuminate me.
So,
Great story.
So it was in Nashville. Someone was staying the night there.
Okay.
It was like 3 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that.
Copy in the middle.
This guy wakes up to the night manager sucking on his toes. How? I don't know. Didn't get that far into it. I assume like this.
Oh, wide.
maybe
Whole foot.
like- Not sure. Look up the picture. Don't want to see that guy doing that to you. I guarantee you.
Night manager.
Initially, he didn't recognize who it was. Then the guy looked up and he's like, that guy's an employee here.
Right.
Night manager says, I smelled smoke. Is what he said. I thought I smelled smoke. I went in there to check if there was an issue.
Sure.
Never sucked on anybody's toes. Pretty sure you did.
Oh, fuck
I
you.
don't know. But who would go through all of this and then be like, you sucked my toe? Like, that is wild.
I will say.
Immediate reactions.
Immediate
please.
reaction.
Yes.
Firstly, horrifying. What the fuck?
He was like, you got a word conference tomorrow. You're like, hey, yo.
Listen, sucking toes. Consent is necessary.
Big with the toe sucking.
Gotta be.
community.
Like,
Remember.
listen, any of those sort of acts, but
Yes.
consent is necessary.
Yes. Big news.
The night manager element is so funny. I don't know. Like, just like on paper, like horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, because we were just in Nashville. What hotel was
Well,
it?
he
I don't
finished
know.
all of his crosswords. So the next thing you do is go suck on some
Because you
toes.
know, like if they checked in like late at night, he assigned them the room. He's like, "Oh, I saw them feet come in.
Yeah.
I saw when they walked in,
He's
baby.
like, yeah.
It's
That boy's-
giving
this man just-
vacancy vibes.
Yo,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that movie?
Oh,
yeah, they've been
Yep,
walking
yep.
in, licking his lips and shit.
He's just like, he walked in with some like with some sandals on. He's like,
Yeah.
I've been wearing boots all winter.
God damn.
I'm gonna suck them toes.
Dude, if this man's praying someone walks in with a slide sandal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, are
dude,
those
he would
Jordans?
go ape for your Jordan
Oh, he'd go
slides.
crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, he'd be like, damn, he trims them nails.
Okay, second reaction though.
Okay.
Less about the premise. His
Sure.
excuse.
Yeah.
Has so many plot holes in it.
Right. Well, that's
where
the
it's
only
like,
excuse you can have to go into a room at night.
No, if you smell smoke, there's a smoke detector in the room.
Right. It
By
would've gone
law.
off. It would've gone
They would've gone
off. Yeah.
off. That's
No.
they're the first things I know.
Listen, I'm not on his side.
That's
I
what-
want to make that
yeah,
clear
yeah.
really quick.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, what would the better excuse be? Be like, I would say I would have no excuse if
I was
not
gonna
that
say,
I would be out
I'm
there
not
sucking
gonna
toes
lie,
like that.
You can't get out of that.
I would be like, there's what proof do you have? It's like guess first, you know.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
would
the only thing you
start-
had is like, is there a video camera? I don't know.
I would see red and start beating the living hell out of that guy. Not gonna lie. Like, there's a piece of me that'd be like, yo, what is going on?
I feel that. I know that my reaction in the moment would be like, and I think it comes from privilege of just being like, I'm generally, I feel safe most
Yeah.
of the time. If like, okay, I'm feeling a weird sensation, I wake up, I see dude
Yeah.
and toes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would be like right away, like Midwest. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, my foot should have been inside the bed.
I'm sorry, I'm ticklish.
I'm like, my bad. Ooh. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh. And then hope that they run away and then be like, babe, what the fuck was that? Because listen, I travel for work. Like, I've been in hotels.
Yep.
I guess I'm just a heavy sleeper. I don't know if it's happened to me. I will say in terms
Don't think
of
it
feet,
has, I would say.
I got Walgreens that was behind me.
Yep.
I was out there with my sandals. This is, I think, last summer. But he tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, sir, you have gorgeous feet.
Oh.
And I was like, well, I wish I was staying in a hotel that you managed at night.
Yeah, because
then your dream would come true, baby.
Yeah.
But that was the only time someone's ever acknowledged my feet.
Yeah, that guy was into feet for sure, and you're definitely a candidate.
I wish I was on
If
feet.
you were like, thank you,
Listen, I would go on Feet Finder. I just don't know how to market myself on the app. People make a lot of money on Feet Finder.
Yeah, well, you just got to start posting.
I guess I just go out there. I find
like
my audience.
Hot young male with nice toes.
Yeah, I guess we haven't had our feetsies out on this show yet. It's always covered by a little pesky shoe.
Yeah, keep them in.
I don't think I'm ever gonna. I'm always just gonna wear shoes. Is my plan.
Oh, I like my feet. You don't like your feet?
No, I don't mind mine. I just don't really need to be like, hey, camera. And also, then people start posting them all over the place. It's weird.
Yeah, I think the creeps on the internet with feet.
Yeah,
it's a real thing.
Yeah, because now you see like younger influencers that specifically like blur out their feet. Because like they're like, oh yeah, if I post like a picture of like my whole body,
people can't wear.
People
like,
will zoom in and like
shit.
save the photo of the feet.
Yeah. People like will wear like like sundresses walking down the street with sandals on, and then they blur their feet out.
Yeah.
People are like, "Yo, check out them feet!" Like
Dude.
that is wild.
So interesting.
Listen,
it's weird.
I suppose I respect a consensual foot fetish.
Sure.
That's fine.
That's
the night manager story aside.
It's mutual.
I'm like,
I don't-
cool,
I don't
whatever.
get
Feet
it.
is
I don't
part of the
get it
body.
too,
Like,
though.
I've never seen someone's hands and be like, damn, you got beautiful.
You know what
hands,
I
babe.
like?
Never heard that.
You got
I like-
beautiful hands.
You got beautiful hands, bro.
You got nice hands.
Because it's so like the whole phrase like what that mouth do,
Yeah.
or what that booty do, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
What them
I've
feet
never heard anyone say
them
what them
toes
feet
do.
do. It's usually like, what do you want to do to
No,
my
dude,
feet?
you know what it is? It's if I saw a really gross pair of feet, immediate turn off.
Oh yeah.
But
Totally.
like nice
we
feet,
listen.
I'm like,
we have
cool.
a friend
I'm like, cool.
who's a woman.
True.
Dirty feet.
True. And that's like, yo. But like, if they were nice feet, then that doesn't move the bar either way. But bad feet is a game changer.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I like your point on that.
Yeah.
The staging is interesting.
Yeah. All right, that's feet talk.
That's fucking feet,
What do you got
man.
for me here, bud?
Shit, maybe I'll keep my shoes on this program.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
think.
in the realm of weird news, back to our mainstay on this
Yep.
on this channel is
Animals?
weird animals. baby.
Yeah, big animal guys.
You know how it goes.
Big animal guys.
So it's unrelated to feet. Have y'all emus? You know emus?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah. If you're a boggle player, it's an easy word to find. EMU. This takes place in the great state of Minnesota.
Great.
There was an emu that was in an enclosure, not fully netted. It was like a high
Is
fence.
that a zoo?
It's like a quasi zoo research facility in Minnesota.
Okay.
They found the emu on camera pacing the edge of the fence of its enclosure for days.
Okay.
And it's like next to like some sort
Emus
of like
can't fly.
they can jump though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
I didn't know. if
They can
did
jump.
or not. Yeah.
And so they saw the emu like pacing the edge of the fence,
Yeah.
looking at like the next property over. It was like some sort of like treatment center or whatever.
Okay.
I guess that they had a disc golf net somewhere on their yard.
Oh.
And if you squint, it kind of resembles the shape of an emu.
Oh.
Because it's like thin leg and then like upper body.
So
thing.
he was ready to go.
So the emu like escapes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, nuzzling up
Yo,
to this
imagine
disc
the
golf net.
buzzkill though.
Yeah, it just shows up and like, damn,
Oh, dang.
people throw chunks
You're
of plastic in you. That's
cold.
crazy. That's crazy, Shotty.
Cool.
Yeah, so the search was for days. They're like, when they found out the emu escaped, they're like, where'd it go? And they found it on a nearby property. The homeowner had like an apple tree and was just there eating
Yeah.
apples with the homeowner.
He's like, oh, this is your emu?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, he just flew
Oh,
in
he's
here.
just been
I don't
hanging
know.
out. I thought, hey, I got an extra room.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, like the lengths that animals will go for love.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, maybe I should start learning from emus.
Jump a
Maybe
fence,
I gotta
baby.
try. Maybe I gotta jump
Hop
over that
a fence, man.
I gotta go
If
jump
that
over that
monkey-
hypothetical fence.
Yeah, that monkey got pregnant through a wall.
True.
Like, listen, there's hope for everybody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that Little John song's about. Through the wall.
Through the window, through the wall.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Man,
Weird news.
that changed my experience.
Unrelated weird news. German man rescued from woods after sex game. Just lay out what you think
Oh,
happened.
good. He was rescued.
Yeah.
Okay. Sex game.
Yep.
In the woods.
Yeah, rescue.
I'm assuming that he was rescued. He was probably naked or not fully clothed, right?
Yeah.
What was the game?
Well, no. I'm not confirming or denying. I'm just saying lay it out, and then I'll tell you what happened.
What's the game? The game is...
I don't know exactly what the game was. He didn't disclose that.
hide and seek, but seek is code for fuck.
Okay.
So you got... Oh, wait.
Good.
Seek and fuck?
Oh.
I don't know. I think it's like hide
That
in the
sounds
woods.
good. It does sound like a German word, too.
I feel like there's drugs involved.
Probably.
Just usually with woods and sex.
Okay.
I feel like there's drugs. I don't know. That's just
Okay.
my. I don't know. Listen, Europeans, they get crazy.
True. Especially Germans, dude.
Yeah,
Germans
there's
rock.
words around. I feel like drum and bass was playing.
Probably. Or what's that stupid EDM? Oh God,
Nothing EDM is
something or another. I
nothing
don't know.
EDM is stupid, baby.
So what ended?
EDM.
I agree. What ended up happening is this guy fully clothed.
No.
Wearing all of his clothes.
Strike one.
Tight bondage on a tree. 2 trees. So he's like stuck. He's roped in. Tight bondage. Done. Ready to go.
Got it. He's tied up between 2 trees.
Pantyhose over his head. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Just like
so he's like fully like submitted to whatever.
Everybody left. I guess something happened. He didn't get tied down. Or untied.
He didn't get untied.
Yeah. So I guess a hunter and a cyclist went through, and the guy's just screaming for help.
Oh.
So then the cops come, and they're like, "Hey, how did this happen?" He's like, kinks. He's like, at least I wasn't sucking on the toes.
Yeah,
so that's good.
It's the same dude. He's on vacation in Germany, just hoping for a foot to land in his mouth. The pantyhose over the face. Yeah. Oh, honestly, that's sad. Not for his experience, but like, he obviously there's a fantasy that was unfulfilled. Right. I feel like he put himself out there, and that's sad. Yeah, it is. It kind of sucks, but really weird nonetheless. Do you think so? Like, you said a cyclist and a hiker. Yeah. Both came on.
No, cyclist and a hunter. Excuse me.
And a hunter. Okay.
Which, man, my second thought was like, that's gotta be scary for the cyclist. Yeah, be like, dude, there's a fuck. Because firstly, if you see a human hanging in the forest, you're like, that person's dead. Like, just like, sure. And then you find out they're alive. You don't want to Logan Paul it. Oh, no, you don't. No, no selfies. Sorry. No. Bad news. God, that sucks. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, but I think he's good now, and I think he's untied now. So
yeah. I say, like, maybe just schedule it. Probably. You know, like anytime you go hiking, you got to tell people, like, listen, I'm hiking from here to here. There's check-in points. We all know this. Like, I was in Boy Scouts.
Or bring, like, a really big, like, security lighter. So you can light
I think the fantasy of having, like no control is great. But without the expense of your death. You know, it's like he could have starved out there or whatever. Yep. That sucks, dude. Sorry. I hope your kink gets fulfilled.
Sorry, Anders.
It's got to be named Anders.
Whatever your name is, probably Anders.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, so I have another weird news. Cool. This is more happy. This is a fantasy fulfilled, right? So, 74-year-old man in Michigan. Yeah. Won a scratch off, and he won $40. Yeah. You know, scratch off $40. He goes in, gets the $40 from the gas station, whatever. Immediately buys into the lucky number 13 scratch off. Okay. The grand prize of that is $500,000. He wins that $500,000 in the car before he even leaves the lot. Wow. So wins $40, right? Pretty happy about that. Drops $40 into the scratch offs. Immediately wins $500,000. Wild. 74-year-old man. Right.
Those odds are insane.
I was gonna say it sounds impossible.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna pay off some debt, do some home reno. You know.
What do you think the 1 to 10 is that this is a true, real story?
It's true.
Are you certain of that?
I saw it on the internet.
Baby. I'm like a boy. They don't lie there at all. They would never lie on the internet.
No, ever. They wouldn't. They said my toes were beautiful.
Yeah, the internet did?
Yeah, the internet.
So you have been posting it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, got him.
See, the thing is, I've been posting Vince's feet.
Ooh. Oh. And that's why he's getting so many clicks, because he's feet.
The dogs are gorgeous. Anyways, what would you do?
Dogs be comfortably sleeping. In soft shoes.
That's it.
What would I do with that money?
Yeah. Because the Mega Millions and stuff like that is almost like it's unfathomable to imagine, right? But $500,000 is a somewhat realistic amount of money that you would see in your lifetime. Maybe not all at once, but over time. What would you do with that?
I'd buy a really cool car.
You're one of them.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't you?
What's the car? We can start deleting money.
Oh, I've been into Rivians lately. Probably pick up one of those.
The pickup truck or the SUV?
I'd rather have the SUV probably. Okay. Just utility wise.
So the R1S. Yeah. That's like 115, 120. Right. Okay.
So get that out of the way. I assume this is untaxed.
Yeah, let's say it's untaxed. Let's go.
Then I wouldn't buy a Rivian.
we ain't gotta get.
And then after that, I'd use it as like a pretty solid down payment on a house, and then I'd probably just start buying a bunch of electronics until I run out of money. And
That's it.
To go back to normal life.
Listen, property, great investment.
I don't want to keep any of it. I want to make that clear.
Don't keep any cash.
I want to keep having to work and like live in things and like do things, but I'd love to just blow $500,000.
Yeah, no. For me, it's like the first things I think of are like whatever debt is available for like my immediate close circle.
Sure.
If I can pay all that off.
Yes.
Fucking great.
Absolutely.
That's just better for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, let's even the playing field. All right. Will that deplete 500,000? Maybe. I don't know.
It will for sure.
I'd have, yeah.
Every close person you have is debt.
No, not every close person. But I'm talking like siblings, like me and Kayla, family, stuff like that.
Probably still. I don't even know. You
So
never
it's
know,
at
dude.
least half of that gone, or most of it gone. Would I buy a sick car? No. Would I put a down payment on some sort of property? Probably.
Yeah.
I would love to buy the house that we live in now, and that'd be sick. And then just have rental income.
That would be cool.
And that way I can work for choice, not for necessity.
See, I'm kind of like that too, where like I would want to blow it, so I don't want to have to work too.
Yeah, if my house is paid for and I don't have debt, then any money I come into is like, that's just positive.
It's money,
that's just
baby.
jelly, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
What would you do, Producer Terry?
Yeah, what about PT?
I'd pay off all of my debt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pay off my parents' debt.
Yep. Damn, I should have said that.
And then I would make some strong investment that just regenerates income.
So not Dogecoin.
Yeah, no. Okay. Whether that's property, whether that's owning a home or buying 2 properties, something to like give me income where I like only work because it's fun.
Yeah.
So similar to you, Maj,
yeah.
And
something develop the S corp and then depreciate the assets, so you can get that G wagon that I know you want.
Yeah,
and it's over the pound limit, and that way, we know how it works, bro.
It's a system.
Up to $75K a year.
So we'd still be doing this just to make it abundantly clear.
Yeah.
If we were to win.
Listen, the lights would get real nice.
Can you imagine?
The lights would go crazy.
I'll give you $500,000 and stop. I'm out.
Listen, we'll finally have enough money to buy this Staples Easy button.
Yeah, no, that's probably how much Staples is worth.
Terry's like, listen, step 1, debt. Step 2, maybe
easy.
Property. Step 3, that fucking easy button.
Easy button.
I'm gonna buy Staples. Fuck that.
I was gonna say he'll probably still have like $100,000 left because who goes to Staples anymore?
Dude, yeah. The debt thing is good.
Please, I love you.
It's so clear that we're from the Midwest and we have a good relationship with our parents.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
No doubt about it. All right, so the king of England.
Oh, yeah, King.
That's a thing.
Chuck.
It's a thing now.
Yeah.
Chuck. Charles.
King Chuck.
No
King
offense
Chucky.
to our British.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about the British government. Let's talk about that. They fucked the whole world
But
up,
our
dog.
British viewers,
What British
sorry.
viewers?
Sorry to all.
Listen, I have a few properly
you.
British friends.
Yeah.
They're fine. The government, just as bad as
kind of
ours.
whack.
Yeah.
They were just like old-timey America.
Anything that America does, we can definitely blame
also
on our
America.
British roots.
Of
course.
Yeah.
America bad.
We're just repeating what they did with, technology.
With like entire continents.
Yeah,
Yes.
less religious, more military, but we're here.
Yeah. But anyway,
slaves.
so they did the whole coronation thing.
Yeah, they did it.
And it's the second time it's been televised.
Right.
Because the only other time was Lizzie.
Yeah.
Who's in a box now.
Whoa.
Sing the song.
Good
This
song.
is in a box.
In a box.
This is in a box.
It's so weird, dude. Did you watch any of it?
Yeah.
Dude, the robes are wild.
The clothing that people bring out for these events, it does give like capital city Hunger Games situation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where the hats are out of control, the makeup, all that, like the colors are really inconsistent.
So British.
My favorite clip was Katy Perry trying to find her seat.
Yeah.
You see this?
Yes.
The hat really tilted.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she blocked a vision. She can maybe see out of
One
the
eye.
left corner of her
One
left
eye.
eye,
Yeah.
right? And she doesn't know where she
That's
is.
style, baby.
That's all style, baby. And not to say that Katy Perry has had trouble finding things. I mean, she's found her place in society. So,
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Finding a seat, big challenge.
Yeah.
I do think it's funny with her and Lionel Richie that they couldn't find any properly British performers because the British performers that they asked were like, I'm not involved with
No.
King Charles.
I'm not trying to be
It's
homie with
also
Chuck.
interesting how close Lionel Richie is to the king. They're like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, in his words, which is kind of crazy.
But I mean, that's kind of how it happens, though. Right?
That's a wild
Yeah.
concept.
well, I want to know,
I'm sure he's got a lot more
what
friends
did
than we
King
even
Charles buy Lionel Richie? Have
A
they
plane ticket to an island.
Yeah.
Ta-da, ta-da. What island? No one knows.
Listen, is that his Clarence Thomas? Let's see. I don't know.
Whoa.
Let's talk about that. Let's have that conversation.
Hot take.
But Lionel Richie's not in office. He's
No.
he's only in the court of public opinion.
True.
That's true.
Still pretty positive.
And that's where you can be the most honest, which is beautiful.
We like this.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
We like this.
Okay, so Harry had to wear a suit.
right.
because he's not part of the family anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. He can wear Tom Brown or whatever. It's cool.
I think that's kind of good because those robes were whack. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Like again, like this was not made to be televised, and it happened so long ago. This is tradition.
Yeah.
And now they're doing that, and you're like, no, I don't like this at all.
When they release like the official like menu for like what the royals eat during that, it sounds like the worst fucking party I've ever heard. Yeah. You're like, oh, like an egg salad sandwich with the edges cut off, and I'm like, that was $1.50 at the Masters.
It's like, oh, Charles,
like,
Charles doesn't like the class.
Like, listen, if I have all the money in the world, do I prefer to have a chicken salad sandwich?
Boiled potatoes.
Fucking not. No. Give me better food.
Yeah, and just like boiled broccoli and potatoes. And
the best part about British food is the French food that they bring in. You know, like, come on. Fuck.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I do think it's weird to see a coronation of that scale on TV. It's just there's something bizarre about it. Obviously, there's
the whole thing's bizarre.
The pageantry.
We have pageantry in America too, right? We love the Beyonce at last moment for Obama,
right?
But
that could also be pretty weird and off-putting sometimes.
You're
like, this is a little.
The closest thing we get to that is an inauguration.
Yeah.
And the inaugural balls.
And it gets a little nationalist sometimes, and you're like, okay, a little bit where you're like, all right, I don't necessarily need all.
Dude,
of this.
our friend Ben Jason was visiting some island. He lives in New Zealand, but he's visiting some island that's near there, and there's a military base on it, the U.S. military base. And the amount of American flags that he's seen in the 2 days he's been there, he's like, dude, it's over 200.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like they have monuments, they have like park designs that are all like
trying to make sure you know that this is American property.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, that's Tails' old time. It's like you stab a flag into the ground, and this is our spot.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
the
it's ours.
Moon? Ever heard of that?
Yeah. It's only us. Shit, we bought a rock.
Remember that?
Big one.
We bought a big old rock.
Listen.
Meghan Markle, where was she?
At home. Chilling.
Was she?
Oh, was she there?
There's a rumor.
Oh, tell me about
Is
this
it
rumor.
real? I don't know.
Was she in disguise?
But I'm just eating it up.
No shot.
Okay, so there's this person, kind of crazy looking person.
Right.
Gray wig on, big gray mustache, definitely some face paint. I'm just saying.
I thought that was Lady Gaga.
But also, because it could have been.
Well, listen,
that's the thing. Katy
unrecognizable in the meat dress.
Katy Perry's worn some wild stuff before in the past. Like, maybe that could be her. If I were her, I wouldn't want to go at all. For sure. But Harry was there, so maybe she's like, screw it, I'm going to dress up as an old guy.
That sounds like a fun party, though.
Right.
Just like not the main thing. Obviously, like it's political and stuff. But like all of your social network is in town. So like the after party's got to be dope.
Yeah.
Got to be dope.
Go to the pub, have a couple.
Dude, I've never been to London. It's a goal
cool
of mine.
Place. Very
Would
cool
love to spend a
place.
lot of time in London.
I dig it.
The music scene I think is great.
The
food
cars,
scene is great.
man.
Dude,
there's so many nice cars.
I like their taxis. The black round ones. Cool.
Agreed.
I consume a lot of BBC.
And the Ferris wheel.
Yeah. The Eye.
London Eye.
Let me go see the Eye, baby.
That's what it is.
Terry's a big London boy because of his fiance, Bianca.
Yeah.
Went to college
we
in
can
London.
say that now.
Whoa, your boy engaged.
Finally.
Wait, speaking of people buying big rocks, all of the moon, that engagement ring was ridiculous.
Yo, for real.
Everyone that I've shown a picture or video of that to that's like a little bit older than us, they're like, bro, what?
It's a normal sized ring.
We all thought that Terry was selling drugs.
Normal-sized ring, he says.
Yeah, normal size.
Gorgeous. Very well done.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Yeah. I thought she won a Super Bowl or something.
Yeah. I thought you were Tom Brady.
Yeah, shit.
Super Bowl of life.
Wow, that's kind of beautiful.
Well, he's not Tom Brady because he's still with his partner.
Right. I didn't choose.
Whoa.
I didn't choose sports over. My
He chose the game of love. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I think I probably would still, but who knows? I don't have a future wife yet.
It's less about I think it's not just the wife; it's family. He has children. He chose the game over his kids, bro.
Yeah.
Really.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
You think he's going to see his kids more or less now?
Probably more now.
Was getting paid
because he's not in the NFL anymore.
He's also getting paid like more to be a commentator.
To be a commentator on Fox, yeah.
Right, and that's generally like a 9 to 5.
I think you'll probably see them more now.
Wow.
I think she was probably sick of it. I don't think it was an ultimatum like that.
No, I'm sure the romance
died
a long time ago.
If he would have quit football, they'd still be together. But
I don't think so.
Maybe they just weren't like about it anymore.
No, they've been together for a long time.
Long time.
And I think they've had very high visibility, which adds stress to the relationship, right?
Yeah.
Because she was the most famous supermodel to exist.
But she has a lot less now than she used to. And he's honestly probably got more now than he used to.
Well, that's
right?
not that.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Marinate on
Let's
that
marinate on that.
Yeah, because he was obviously really good on the Patriots and this whole thing, and obviously he was the best quarterback. But now, like, social media world, she was huge when she was, like the major model.
Yeah, the late 90s, 2000s.
Right.
Like, she was on almost every page of the Victoria's Secret catalog.
But now he's like
every commercial.
Hot old quarterback. He's not he's like a wonder kid, never gonna like get old. That kind of deal.
He's less football god, more DILF, which is equally as valuable.
He's like hot dad who still wins Super Bowls kind of deal. So he's getting a lot of the attention.
Kind of a power move.
It is.
Listen, we saw he got new teeth for the Hertz commercial. We all saw the new teeth.
Nope.
You didn't see his new teeth?
That wasn't him, was it?
In the Hertz commercials?
I thought that was Strahan.
No.
Oh, remember when Strahan got the fake teeth?
Oh, yeah, I remember the fake teeth of Strahan. Cool. Look closely at the Hertz commercials. There's like, they clearly only shot for one day, just like whatever bits we can get.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, they're all very random. But his teeth are like blindingly white. Yeah. And they don't look like they fit in his mouth.
I mean, he's like completely loaded. So much
no,
money.
my man got new teeth for a commercial. And it's working. Let's talk about it.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Good for
Teeth
Tommy
Brady.
Boy. Teeth Brady. That was weak. You have so much better than that. We didn't even need to invite that one in. Teeth Brady. That's the only similarity is the first letter.
Okay, my first one was Tom Brushes, and that was wrong.
That one's kind of cool. That kind of sounds like an
because you have the BR, but the sound is the
Tommy
same.
Brushes.
Anyways.
I'm in. I like that.
Unrelated. Well, I guess the next era of football is interesting because he's officially gotten out of the way.
He's gone.
He's gotten out of the way.
Aaron Rodgers is gone soon. Oh, Aaron Rodgers isn't a Packer anymore.
Yeah.
He's
still a piece of trash, though. Let's talk about that.
He still sucks.
He'll always be trash.
Should have went to Jeopardy. Should have went to Jeopardy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Goodbye, Aaron Rodgers. Have a good life in New York. I think the media is going to be a lot worse.
Is he still with
in New York than it will be in Green Bay?
That's true.
Is he still with Shailene?
No. That ended a long time. He dated like a witch after that. And
a
then,
witch?
Did like a whole darkness retreat. It's been a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's Aaron Rodgers. If you want to check any of that stuff out, go ahead and Google it. You can find a lot of that.
We're not going to link
all
that.
You
can
need to
find
know
that
is that
on your
he's
own.
out of Wisconsin and out of our lives, and I'm happy to see that.
CAR.
So thank you, Aaron. Good riddance. Have a good one.
Yeah.
We have some stuff coming up.
We do.
Mostly the game.
My favorite game.
Kind of hot on it right now.
Yeah.
We're going to see if I can keep it going.
Let's end the season strong for one of us.
10 questions with producer Terry coming up. And music in a moment. Mwah.
Bye.
Baby, you can waste my time, my God. We can go there if you want it.